morning. Friday, June 27th, 8:21 a.m. Whoops. Seatbelt was caught in the door. Just left the house. Wife didn't go to work today. She's still got that little issue, bacterial infection or whatever it is. She got some antibiotics from the doctor yesterday. They told her she couldn't go to work for 24 hours at least after taking it. So we'll see how she feels later. She's still in bed. I'm out here for the day. I turned my apps on before I left the house. And as I was pulling out of my driveway, I got a doozy. 1507 for 7 miles for Starbucks. As soon as I turned the apps on, they all started going crazy, except for Grubhub. So hopefully that's a sign of things to come. So we have a little bit of a journey to get to Starbucks. It's all the way past my spot, actually. So I'm kind of surprised I got this offer. Must not be any other Uber drivers out, I guess. I don't know why else I would get it, because I'm pretty far from it. But whatever. It's a good order. So off to Starbucks we go. Alright, just had a Starbucks offer. I forgot to record it. I apologize. $10.02 for 3 miles for a regular that I've delivered to at least literally 50 times. She always tips very well. So I'm very appreciative of that. It's always Starbucks, and it's always from the same location. And a couple times now, the actual Starbucks I pick up from for her, they ask about her, if I've ever met her, or like, cause she orders so much, so there's like it's made them curious about her, like, yeah. And I tell them that she has a little dog, a little tiny dog that always jumps in the window when I pull up and barks at me, and they're like, oh, she orders so many times, we've never seen her, we're not able to put a face to her name, it's just, it'd be cool to meet her one day. Because I've myself, I'm sure other people have delivered her orders too, obviously, but myself, I've delivered to her probably more than 50 times. I mean, a lot. I know how, I don't even pull up the map when I deliver to her, because I know exactly where she lives. So, anyway, that should put me, I had a Panera Bread order before that. It was just $6.50 for 2 miles. Then I had that big Starbucks that I started off with. So that's starting off with like $22. And then that one was $10. So I'm about $32. It's 9:38 a.m. So $8. One more decent order to hit my minimum. So that's good. I'm going to cut this off now before I already miss another order. I don't think I'm getting anything at the moment. But I don't want to miss anything. Well, I've hit my goal. 10:09 a.m. I just delivered a Grubhub. It wasn't good, but it took me back to my house, a little close to my house. And I wanted to go home and take a shower and stuff. I got up late today, so I just kind of came right out for the breakfast rush. Because I got a couple good orders right off the bat. So I'm going to stop by the house, take a quick shower. I might go get a haircut. Obviously, I need one. I might go get a haircut before lunch starts, if I can get in. I might just have to go to Sport Clips today. Normally, I have a friend that does my hair, but I didn't schedule an appointment with her, and I probably can't get in with her until next week. It's supposed to be hot this weekend. My hair's long, and I just don't feel like being extra hot all weekend because my hair is too damn long. So we'll see. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I might wait until tomorrow. But as for now, I'm going to head back towards the house, get cleaned up for the lunch shift. All right, back out here. It's exactly 11 o'clock. Went home, took a shower. Ended up taking longer than I expected. So I never did get my hair cut. Probably just wait till tomorrow. I did get a Chick-fil-A. I did just pick it up. $7 for 3.5 miles. Exactly $2 per mile. That was $5.20 for 19 and a half miles. Uber Eats is wild, man. I get my best orders on Uber Eats probably, but I also get some of the craziest fucking offers ever, man. $5 for 35 miles for like PetSmart deliveries and shit like that. It's crazy, man. Like across state lines, and then like 20 more miles, which is wild. But anyway, getting delivered this Chick-fil-A. This put me at 46 and change. I added up my totals when I came back out. I did not actually technically hit my goal of $40. It was like $39 and some change, like $39.70 or something like that. But still close enough. What's 30 cents? So we'll get this bad boy dropped off, and then we'll look for some bangers. All right. Well, I'm getting a grub up. Let me turn this off before it gets annoying. All right. Well, I'm doing something that I normally wouldn't advise you do, but I'm taking. I've got a triple order in my car right now on 2 different apps. Normally, I wouldn't advise this, but thankfully, all 3 of them are going in the same direction, and the pickups are right near each other. So, I've got a Jersey Mike's $8.50 for 6.5 miles for DoorDash. I picked that up first, and while I was picking that up, I got a double order from Uber Eats, $16 and something for 5.5 miles. So I've got all of them in my car. I'm about to do my first drop off, which is one of the Uber Eats orders. I think the DoorDash is going to end up being the last one. Come on. So yeah, this will put me at $68, unless one of these Ubers is a hidden tip, which is possible since it's $16 for 5 miles, but I need to pull my map up. All right, well, it has gotten busy for me, which is wonderful news. Let me give you a rundown of what's been happening. I had that triple order I told you about. Now I'm getting a DoorDash, don't want that. $16 for 5.5 miles, and then the other one was, what was it? It was that was the double order, and then the DoorDash was $8.50. I think I said it wrong. It was It was like $24.50 plus whatever hidden tip there may be. I was at $47, $46. So that should have put me at least 70. And then I just got pending a hidden tip. So $70. After I finished all those, on the way back, it took me south side, a little bit out of town. Not far out of town, but a couple miles. I got a DoorDash for Taco Bell, $7.50 for 5.2 miles, but as I said, I was driving back into town, so a couple of those miles were kind of already accounted for. So I get to Taco Bell, checked in, told them the name. Another Taco Bell order comes through while I'm standing at the counter, $6 additional for an additional 0.2 miles, which actually, it was less miles because it was closer. So it was on the way to the first order. So it ended up being $13.50 for 5.5 mile double order. So pretty good. 5.2 miles. So that'll put me at least $83.50, right? Okay. Now, after just dropping off those 2 double orders for Taco Bell, I have an Uber Eats that came through as I was dropping off the second one. I want to say it was $15.61 for 8 miles, which it's less than $2 a mile, but I'm still down here on the south side. I'm kind of far from the restaurants, so I'm going to have to drive a few miles, at least a couple miles back towards the restaurants anyway to get anything. So it was worth taking. So it is a double order for Uber Eats. It's Dairy Queen, which I think is like probably the low paying one, because I think they offered it to me initially first. It was like $8.08 for 8 miles. I declined it, and then they sent me a double, which made it $15.61 for 8 miles. The second order is an Olive Garden order. So we're going to Dairy Queen first, and then to Olive Garden. And this should put me at least $98. Just to give you a little update on the time, it is 11:58 a.m., so it's not even noon. And we're approaching $100. So that is fantastic news. It's cleared off. It's bright and sunny now, which is unfortunate. It doesn't look like it's going to rain like I thought it would earlier. I checked the forecast. There's no rain in the forecast. It was just overcast all morning. Hope it doesn't get too hot. It's only supposed to be a high of 84 today. So that's like almost 10 degrees cooler than yesterday. So that's good news. But the sun still makes it hot. Anywho, I'll be pulling the Dairy Queen here shortly. We'll get this double order done. And then we'll see where the rest of the lunch shift takes us. I hate Olive Garden pickups. Because you can't go in. You have to park at the curbside spot. And in the app, you just have to mark what space you're in. And then it always seems to take forever for them to come out here. Granted, and it doesn't tell you what's on the order. It says 8 times food and 2 times drink. That's what it tells you. So there's like no details. So, I mean, I guess that could be a good thing. 8 times food. Maybe it's a hidden tip. That would be lovely. I guess we'll play the waiting game. I've been here for 5 minutes at least. It's 12:19 now. We'll see how long it takes. Olive Garden acquired. I waited about 10 minutes. It's not too terrible. Maybe it was a little more than that. I don't know. But whatever. It's a bunch of drinks and stuff. Way too many drinks. Double order with 5 drinks is crazy. Man, I almost forgot I had my DoorDash paused. I checked it. There was 7 minutes left before it knocked me offline. That would have sucked. But I think it would have been okay actually, because it's probably going to be busy tonight. So I would have been able to just dash now all night, most likely. I'm not above that 75% acceptance rate threshold to where you can just dash now anytime you want. Nor will I ever be. My acceptance rate is 12% right now, which is about average for me. So, all right, first stop is, actually, I don't even know. I gotta look and see. It's just right up ahead, up here on State Street. I gotta see which one this is. All right, update time. That Uber Eats double order, pretty sure that's not gonna be a hidden tip. It's all right though, almost 16 bucks. Put me about 98. I just took a Taco Bell, nothing crazy, $6.50 for 4 miles. Bring me back towards my zone. I just dropped that off, and as I was dropping that off, I got a Grubhub. $7 for 2.4 miles for McDonald's. This will put me, I think, at 111-ish, 111 bucks. It is 12:57, so not even 1 o'clock yet. So we're doing well. So I'll bring you in with me to McDonald's, and we'll get this one picked up. McDonald's is dropped off. As we were approaching that drop-off, Uber Eats came through, $12.01 for 5 miles for Popeyes. Now this Popeyes, or all Popeyes in this city, I would never pick up from no matter what, because it was awful. It was an awful experience trying to pick up from Popeyes, as I think it is in a lot of places. Lack of professionalism. It's basically lack of service for the most part. But this Popeyes actually shut down for like 4 months, or maybe it was longer, and it reopened, and it's actually really good to pick up from now for the most part. They do run out of shit all the time, which that causes issues. But as long as customers don't order any like weird shit or anything other than like chicken and biscuits, if there's people that are ordering desserts and stuff like that, then they always end up not having them in stock. But as long as people stick with chicken and like mashed potatoes and mac and cheese, we're good. Go in here, put this bad boy up. Are they still closed? Damn. Yeah. They were closed they've been closed for like a week now.
What's crazy is we put in a mobile order yesterday.
Yeah.
At the one out there. It pulled up, didn't get it because we didn't know they were closed for maintenance, and we paid for it already. And we're still.
Yeah. Popeyes isn't known for being the most organized, so. Sorry about your luck. This is the second time I've tried to pick up a DoorDash this week and it hasn't worked. But whatever. Okay. Have a good one, man. Alright, well, as you may have heard, Popeyes is closed. I forgot that they were closed for maintenance. And they were closed earlier this week too. I thought they'd be open by now, but apparently not. So much for that. Time to unpause my DoorDash. Alright, so I actually moved around Changed spots. I was sitting right here in front of Jersey Mike's, waiting for offers. Oh, excuse me. And I got a Jersey Mike's Smoothie King double order. So I already got the Jersey Mike's order. $12.50 for 7 miles. It's not that good, but it got kind of quiet, so I went and took it. The other one, that Smoothie King, I've already been in here and it wasn't ready. So I went and grabbed one of Jersey Mike's and ordered back a Smoothie King. Alright, both orders acquired. Not too long of a wait. I did some math. Before I got this offer, I was at $114. That was more than I thought. This put me at like 126. Takes me back a little closer to the house. Probably gonna take a break for a little bit. Go home, make sure my ailing wife and my child are okay. I'm gonna go home and make them some lunch, at least Peyton. My wife is basically not eating anything but chicken noodle soup for the entire week. So, we'll see if she actually wants to eat anything. I'm gonna get these dropped off and probably break time. I'll see you soon. About to drop off the second half of this double order. I just passed the Dairy Queen, and I'm gonna stop and get a Blizzard because I earned it. Alright, so I finished off the double order, $12.50 for 7 miles. Got my Dairy Queen, and as I was at Dairy Queen, I got an Arby's offer, $6 for 1.2 miles. So I just went ahead and did that. I was in a small little hot zone area, so anything you get in those areas is a plus. So I got that, delivered that, started making my way back towards the spot, and Uber sends me a notification, knocked me offline. Like, you need to revalidate your identification, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. Which they sent me the information like 3 days ago. I kept trying to do it, and like nothing would happen, so I was just like, okay, well, whatever. Then finally today, they like knocked me offline because it wasn't, I didn't accept it or whatever. Which I did, it just wasn't working. So I ended up having to talk to support, took like 10 minutes. And they're like, I'll be right back. Like 8 minutes later, they came back, oh, I got good news, I fixed it for you. You can go online now. So I'm back online. Anyway, it is 3:12 p.m. I have a DoorDash in my car. I think it's like $8.08 for 4.8 miles. Going right back towards my spot. It's a Pizza Hut order. So this will put me at $138 at 3:13. So pretty good. Gonna drop this off. I never did take a break today, really, so I'm just gonna stay out. It's already 3:15, so might as well stay out now. Hopefully it's busy. We'll see. Oh, well, I guess I gotta go straight to deliver this because it's like right off of this road. But yeah, so we'll see what happens next. Update time. I finished the Pizza Hut order. I quickly got a crumble cookies, $8 for 4.4 miles. Completed that, headed back towards my spot, and I got this Chick-fil-A, $7 for, I think it was 2 miles, 2.4 or something like that. So this will put me at $155. If you can see that, it is 3:58 p.m. We're rolling today. Been a good day. Glad I stayed out and didn't go home and take a break. It's always hard to say, like, if you should take a break or not, because sometimes if you're out between like 2 and 5, it's just not worth it. You might do one order and you just sit there and get a few bad offers here and there, and that's it. Other times it just stays steady. Today's been pretty steady since 2 o'clock. Got that Uber situation taken care of, so that's good. I should be able to cruise right to $200. That's the goal for today. $45 to go after this, and it's only 4 o'clock. So by 6 o'clock, I should be ready to call it a day. May stay out longer, I don't know. I've literally been out since 8:15 this morning, so I'm kind of ready to go home. But let me put my map back up. I don't know where I'm at. Drop off complete. immediately got another nice one. $9.50 for 4.7 miles. Salamone's Pizza. So off we go to Salamone's. Let's put us at 164, 165. They're a boot. So we're rolling still. Salamone's, here we come. Salamone's, nice place. Hello, how are ya? I've just got a DoorDash for Michael B.
Okay.
Pizza and salads only. Nice little bar area. I've always thought about bringing the wife up here for dinner, but I've had a couple friends come here. They say the food's just okay. Which, yeah, sounds good. Thank you so much. Italian food market is pretty competitive here. There's a lot of good Italian food in this area, so you kind of got to try everything for yourself just to see what you like. But nice little place. Good morning. It's the next day. Just leaving the house. Wanted to close out the video from yesterday. I ended up making $183. I called it a day at about a little after 5. I finished off with that Uber Eats double order. It was like $16 for 8 miles. Nice little day. I could have made a lot more, but that Uber Eats double order, it took me right by my dad's house. So I went ahead and stopped by and said hello to him. Hung out with him, watched the Cubs game at my dad's house. I ended up staying over there for like 4 hours. But if you like my videos, please like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate y'all for watching the videos. The next video is going to start right now. I'm on my way to Dunkin' Donuts to pick up my first order. So like I said, I appreciate y'all for watching, and we'll see you next time.